1, 2, 3, or 4?
2. 1, 2, 3, or 4.
3. And I will be starting us off.
Very well.
Now then. I draw. First, I summon Supreme King Dragon Dark Worm. And on its summon, I get to add a Supreme King Gate monster from my deck to my hand.
Have fun. I got nothing to stop it.
Next, I'm going to set the pendulum scale with scale 1 Supreme King Gate Magician and scale 13 Supreme King Gate Infinity.
That's fine.
And before I do anything else, I will activate Supreme King Gate Magician's Pendulum effect. By destroying itself, I get to replace it with a different Supreme King Gate Pendulum monster and place it in the Pendulum Zone.
That's fine.
And I know just the one. I will activate from my extra deck to the Pendulum Zone, Supreme King Gate 0. And next, because a card on my field was destroyed, I get to special summon this from my hand. Astrograph Sorcerer.
Sure.
Next, I'll use Supreme King Gate 0's Pendulum effect. By destroying it along with Infinity in the Pendulum Zones, I get to add 1 Polymerization or Fusion spell card from my deck and add it to my hand.
Sure.
And next, I'm going to activate that very card. Instant Fusion. By paying 1,000 of my life points, I get to special summon a fusion monster from the extra deck, so long as it's level 5 or lower. But that monster cannot attack, and is destroyed during the end phase of this. So from my extra deck, I will special summon Lyrilusk Independent Nightingale in defense mode. And I will activate its effect. You will take damage equal to its level multiplied by 500. And because Independent Nightingale is level 1, you'll take 500 points of effect damage.
Only a little tickle.
Next, I'll set the pendulum scale once more, using Performer Pal Pendulum Sorcerer and Odd Eyes Mirage Dragon.
Sure.
Next, I'll use Dark Worm and Astrograph Sorcerer to place them into the extra deck to contact Fuse. Now I will fusion summon Supreme King Dragon Starving Venom.
Okay.
And next I'll activate its effect. I can target 1 card on the field or in the graveyard, and this monster becomes that monster's name and its effects are replaced with that monster's. Okay. And my target shall be the fusion monster, the other fusion monster, Independent Nightingale. One more thing I forgot to mention. Because Supreme King Dragon Starving Venom is also treated as Independent Nightingale, it gains attack points multiplied by its level from 500.
Okay.
And And because it's a level 8 fusion monster, that means it gains 4,000 additional attack points until the end phase.
Okay.
And now I'll activate the additional effect. You will take damage equal to its level multiplied by 500.
With that question, is that a once per turn effect though?
Yes.
So
but now it's Supreme King Dragon Starving Venom activating it.
But because its name becomes the Nightingale, I'm pretty sure it would count as a second activation of the same effect. Correct me if I'm wrong, Josh.
Here's the thing. I did activate this monster's effect individually, but because I used this monster's effect to copy its effects, that tree as its own addition. That tree as its own effect copied from this card. 2 separate effects in total. So this is more like a continuation effect of its own copy.
If his monster copies a monster's effect that's a once per turn that's activated this turn, but its name becomes the name of that monster, would that effect be able to trigger again?
Feel free to answer Griggles in chat while I wait.
Because it is a once per turn effect. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you, Jedi. Because yeah, his Starving Venom copied his Fusion Monster's effect, but his Fusion Monster's effect to burn me is a once per turn, but its name also becomes that Fusion Monster's name. So I'm just wanting to get full clarification on that. Since the card is named after... Okay. So how much do I take? Not that I worry about it.
In total, 4,500.
Alright.
Next, I will pendulum summon from the extra deck. I will bring out Supreme King Gate Magician. An Onyx summon. Because it was special summon, I get to add 1 card that mentions Supreme King Zark in its name, except the spellcaster type.
That's fine.
What's your response?
No response.
In that case, half or leave as is.
Half top 5, like always. Rules of it's in the rules of WDF. It's always half top 5.
As long as it's confirmed after I finish my searches for the turn. Next,
yeah, as long as all
I
your
set 1 card face down. And per my end phase, like Independent Nightingale is destroyed and sent to my graveyard due to the effect of instant fusion from this turn. Now it's your move.
Draw. Standby. Main phase. Start my turn off by activating my field spell, the Stray Pearly Streaks. So now any Pearly monster I special summon this turn cannot be targeted via your card effects. Next, I'm going to go ahead and activate the Quick Play spell, Pearly Sleepy Memory. Next battle or effect damage I will take is zeroed out. Response on that.
No.
Then I can discard a card. Like, let's go Zodiac Cataroost to special summon a level 1 Permanent monster directly from the deck. Come on out, my lovely small black cat, Perlily. Perlily is on summon effect, on normal or special summon. She allows me to add 1 Pearly card that is not a quick play spell directly from the deck.
In response, I reveal my face down card, Soul of the Supreme Celestial King. First, for cost, I must tribute a spellcaster type pendulum monster whose attack points are 2,500. Then, I can banish materials anywhere from my hand, field, deck, or extra deck. or extra deck. So I can then fusion summon Zark from the extra deck.
Okay.
Your search will continue, but after the tributes, I will now banish materials. So first, from my deck, I will banish Odd Eye's Pendulum Dragon. And then from my extra deck, I will banish Starving Venom Predator Power Fusion Dragon, Crystal Clear Wing Synchro Dragon, and I will also banish Odd Eye's Rebellion Xyz Dragon. So now, Supreme King Zark shall manifest.
Okay. And my search will grab me my friend Pearly.
Yep. And now, since I currently have the specific name monsters banished at the moment, Supreme King Zark's effect will not be negated from the effect of the trap used to summon it.
Okay.
Thus, after it's summoned, all cards on your field will now be destroyed automatically.
Alright. I ain't worried about that. Because next, I'm gonna go ahead and normal summon Zodiac Thoroughblade. And when this card is normal summoned, I can discard one Zodiac card to draw a card. But I don't have another Zodiac card, but I'm not done yet. Activate my friend Pearly. I'll pay 500 life points to reveal to you 3 Pearly cards. They shall be, let's see. Right here. This is that, I think. Pearly Delicious Memory. Pearly Delicious Memory. And the Pearly Pretty Memory. One, 2, or 3?
2.
I won't shuffle because I'm not done searching yet. I now activate the Pearly Delicious Memory. I choose 1 card on the field, like, let's go with my Zodiac Thoroughblade. Till the end of the next turn, it cannot be destroyed by battle. Response.
None.
Then I discard a card like my Mirror Force to summon a level 1 partner directly from the deck. Welcome back, my Pearl Lily. I may have used her on summon effect, but she has another little effect. Activate her second effect, targeting the delicious memory in my graveyard to exceed summon. Come on out! The card that eats a bunch of cards. E-Pearly Plump. In defense mode. Next, I activate E-Pearly Plump's quick effect. What do you got in your graveyard for spell traps?
Only 2. Instant Fusion and Soul of the Supreme Celestial King.
I'm targeting my Sleeping Memory and your Supreme Soul of the Celestial King to attach them to her as material. Next, I set one card face down, and now I build the overlay network with none other than Zodiac Thoroughblade. Because Zodiac monsters, certain ones only require, as long as I use one with a different name, I can exceed summon with them. Come on out in defense mode, Zodiac Trident. Done going through the deck, I think I am. As well as my Pearly Plump, because it has Delicious Memory attached to it. My Pearly monster gains 300 attack and defense per material.
$1,200.
Putting her currently at 3,300 defense. Not a big number yet. As well as Zodiac Trident has 1,600 attack and 0 defense. Nothing ever bothers me. You'll see why. And from there, I shall proceed to my end phase. Your move?
Very well. I draw.
Standby
phase.
Standby phase. The Sleeping Memory currently attached to my E-Pearly Plump allows me to draw a card. Perfect. Next, because when this card has Pearly Delicious Memory attached to it, its effect becomes a quick effect. So in your standby phase, I'm going to trigger her quick effect, targeting your Instant Fusion and my Mirror Force to attach them to her as material, boosting her by another 600, putting her up to 39.
Very well. Now then, I activate the main phase 1. I'll activate Onyx Revolution Dragon's effect from my hand. By discarding it, I then pay 500 on my life points, and then add a level 8 or lower dragon type pendulum monster from my deck to my hand.
Go ahead.
Response?
No response.
In that case, I will choose to add this one. Next. I will pendulum summon one from the extra deck and one from my hand. Supreme King Dragon Dark Worm in defense position. And then Supreme King Dragon Light Worm in defense position. No effect for Dark Worm this time, but for Light Worm, if this card is normal or special summon, I can add face-up Supreme King Dragon or Supreme King Gate depends on monster from my extra deck to my hand. Then immediately after this effect resolves, I can Synchro Summon or Z Summon using a Supreme King Dragon monster.
Continue.
Excellent. So now I'll tune Dark Worm with Light Worm. With this, I will now Synchro Summon into Supreme King Dragon Clear Wing in attack position.
Okay.
And next, because Supreme King Dragon Clear Wing is Synchro Summoned, all face-up monsters that you currently control are destroyed. So, now's the time to reveal any effects you have in play.
No effects in play, but because you did destroy a Pearly monster well, Pearly Exceed monster well, friend is on the field, it lets me reload my hand with 2 quick play spells. That's it.
Very well. And now I'll activate Supreme King Dragon Starving Venom's effect once again. And lo and behold, I will target Lurlusk, Independent Nightingale in my graveyard to copy its name and effects. And now I'll activate that effect right now, dealing you 500 points of damage multiplied by the monster's level.
Game 2.
1, 2, 3, or 4.
4. 1, 2, 3, or 4.
1.
Which one is it? I'll do that one. My extra cards are numbered still.
Nothing much.
Alright. Raw. This is going to be really. Standby, main.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yes.
I normal summon in defense mode. Pearly. Pearly's effect on normal or special summon. I excavate the top 3 cards of my deck to my hand and add a Pearly spell trap amongst them to my hand. The rest go in the bottom of the deck in any order I choose. Response.
No response. My chat was telling me that I didn't pick number 1, so I had to take care of that in a second.
No, my action cards are numbered.
I know, but like some of them do remember from like my last pick. Towards that direction. So
Yeah,
that's
my
why.
action cards are numbered in his chat. For his chat to see.
Oh. Oh, okay. You were talking about him? Okay.
He grabbed number
Anyway,
4.
nothing to worry about.
I grabbed number 1 via my action card numbers.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Sleepy Memory. Draco Utopia Aura. So my own target is my Sleepy Memory. And the other 2 can go in this bottom of the deck in that order. Hey Magna. Next, this is where I said the fun begins. Because I now activate the secondary effect of Pearly. I'll go ahead and reveal to you this Pearly Sleepy Memory in order to exceed summon. Come on out, E Pearly Noir. Next, I'm going to go ahead and activate the quick play spell, Pearly Sleeping Memory. So the next battle or effect damage I take is zeroed out. Next, I'm going to chain the quick effect of E Pearly Noir to attach it directly from the field. So chain link 1, Sleeping Memory, chain link 2, E Pearly Noir. Then I can go ahead and discard a card, like my I'm trying to. I'll come in handy later. Zodiac Cataroost. Or to special summon a level 1 Pearly directly from the deck. Come on out. Purlily in defense mode. Purlily's effect. Grabs me a Pearly spell trap that is not a quick play. Grabbing me, none other than my field spell, Stray Pearly Streets. Next, I activate the Stray Pearly Streets. Next, let's go ahead and activate Pearly Pretty Memory. We both gain 1,000 life points. I will not use its discard effect to special summon. It can go right to the grave. Next, activate the secondary effect of Purlily. Targeting Pretty Memory to excuse summon. Response.
No.
That is not my extra deck. Ruby, where are you? There she is. Come on out in defense mode. E Pearly Beauty. Next, let's go ahead and set one. Yeah, that's the player. Next, we're going to activate a second Pearly Pretty Memory, because they are not once per turn. Chain link 2, Noir. Attaching it directly from the field, and we both gain another 1,000 life points. But Noir has a nifty secondary effect. You see, when she attaches a Pearly Quick Play spell directly from the field, I get to set one Pearly Trap card from my deck to the field. The card I set, none other than Pearly Yeep. Actually, I'm going to be going back into the deck once I end my turn because of my field spell. And with that, so we're both at 10,000 life points. My duel list going to goes to 9,999. Next, I will proceed to my end phase, where on my end phase, my field spell will target Baby Noir to attach a Pearly Quick Play spell to it as material from the deck. Attaching my Delicious Memory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That, just my action card in hand. Baby Noir with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 materials, puts her to 3,500 defense. It'll be your move.
I draw. Standby phase.
Standby phase. I will have 2 effects that trigger, which will be both the Sleepy Memories, to allow me to draw 2 cards. Continue.
Main phase 1. I activate the quick play spell Wings of Light. With this, I can add a Supreme King Gates or Supreme King Dragon monster from my deck and add it to my hand.
Yep.
Next, I will choose to activate Perform a Power Monkey Board. And because I activated it as a scale this turn, I get to add a level 4 or lower Perform a Power monster from my deck and add it to my hand.
You're good.
Next, I'll normal summon Perform a Power Skullcrabat Joker. Effect on its normal summon. I can add a Perform a Power, a Magician Pendulum monster, or an Odd Eyes monster from my deck and add it to my hand.
Chain, quick effect, E-Pearly Beauty. Because she has Pretty Memory attached, it becomes a quick effect. I am targeting that monster and negating that effect.
As expected. Any monsters in your graveyard?
Zodiac Cataroost.
In that case, I will activate Call by the Grave and banish it.
Sure. Cataroost doesn't do a hell of a lot in the grave. That was kind of a waste of a cold buy.
Next, I'll activate Perform Power Odd Eyes Dissolver. Next, I'll activate Odd Eyes Dissolver's Pendulum effect.
I'm going to change to that. With Pearly E. E-Pearly Noir is getting a rank up into a rank 7. And it stays until it goes back to the extra deck at the end of my turn. So come on out. X-Pearly Noir in defense mode. Unaffected as long as by all your activated card effects, so long as she has 5 or more materials. And furthermore, because she has 6 materials on her, her defense goes from 2,800 to another 18, 46.
Very well. So is my pendulum effect negated, is the question.
No, I was just upgrading so that way she's protected from all activated card effects.
Fair enough. Then I will fuse Skullcrabat Joker with Odd Eyes Mirage Dragon in my hand.
Sure.
I will fusion summon into Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon in defense position. Fortunately, your monsters are in defense position, so its on-summon effect won't trigger.
Even if it did, my Noir still would have been safe.
However, at this moment, I will now activate Supreme King Gate Magician's effect from my hand. By sending a Pendulum Dragon, Xyz Dragon, Synchro Dragon, or Fusion Dragon from my hand or extra deck to the grave, I can special summon it.
Sure.
So I'll ditch Crystal Clear Wing Synchro Dragon from the extra deck to the graveyard to call upon Supreme King Gate Magician. Effect on special summon. Response?
Continue.
Now I get to add a card mentioning Supreme King Zark except the spellcaster type.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. Next, I'll set one card face down. And I'll proceed to end my turn.
On your end phase, my streaks will trigger, targeting Baby Noir, or Big Noir, sorry, I should say. Attaching from the deck the second Delicious Memory. Next, while we're still in your end phase, she now has 7 materials. Let's detach Noir and a Pretty. That pretty little set card you just set, I'm targeting it and bouncing it back to the bottom of your deck.
Oh, in response to that activation, I'll activate Vortex Dragon's effect in response.
She's still immune to all your activated card effects.
Oh.
She still has
I'll
5
still
of
shuffle
material.
one for cost.
Yeah, so either which way
I still
you're
have to shuffle for cost.
Yeah, but because she still has 5 materials, she's unaffected by all your activated card effects still. Why do you think I did it right after my field spell triggered? Because I still have the chance to activate it. And the set card doesn't get shuffled in, it goes right back to the bottom after Vortex Dragon.
I know. I shuffled my deck first, then placed the card to the bottom of my deck.
Alright, my move. Draw. Ooh, you'll come in handy later. Standby. Main phase. In my main phase, we're going to go ahead and activate. What are the attacks on your what's the attack on your monster?
2,500. And because this monster's in defense mode, it's at 3,000 defense points.
Alright, we are going to activate the effect the Pretty Memory gives my beauty. Sending one card I control to the graveyard to target your Vortex Dragon to attach it to her as material. Response.
In response, I activate my action spell Invisibility. This allows me to target one monster on my field. It cannot be targeted by my opponent's card effects and is unaffected by other effects this turn.
Alright. Let's have a little bit of fun. Ex-Pearly Noir, who gains 600 by 5, so 3,000, or 600, yeah, 600 times 5, so 3,000 attack points. Putting her up to 41. Ex-Pearly Noir. I'm going to go to battle phase, by the way. Attack the 2,500 monster with Black Cat Nightmare. Dealing you 1,600 points of damage. Yeah, that was actually a perfect play, because I have a play here. Next, I'll set 1. I'll go main phase 2, set 1. Set 2. And while I'm in my main phase 2, since Ex-Pearly Noir battled, she's an Xyz monster. To get around that pesky return effect, time for you to face a Divine Arsenal. Come forth, Divine Arsenal AA Zeus. In attack mode. I have not normal summoned yet this turn. So let's go ahead and normal summon in defense mode. Zodiac Ramram. Zodiac Ramram will now build the overlay network with himself. To bring out Zodiac Dryden. 2,000 defense. One card in hand, 2 back row. Your move.
Very well. I draw. Standby phase.
Nothing on standby.
In that case, main phase 1. I'll proceed to end phase.
On your end phase, my field spell will trigger. Target beauty to attach from the deck.
I suppose I did forget to do that, but no.
Attaching Happy Memory. Oh, yeah, you forgot your action card, didn't you?
Yeah.
You can grab it now.
Yes.
Since it's on your end phase still. Feel free.
One, 2, or 3?
2. Okay, I'm chill about action cards. We all forget to grab them, but it was still on your turn, so that's why I don't care if you grab it. Because action cards can turn the tide of the duel. My move, drop. They'll come in handy. Alright, standby. Main phase. We are going to go ahead and activate, once again, the effect that Pretty Memory gives my beauty, ditching 1 card of control, to target your Vortex Dragon to attach it as material.
Effect. Send for
Negate.
cost. Yep, and destroy.
Yeah, except I'm negating. You're just shuffling back because I'm negating. Quick effect. Target negate. So I'm still because at least I got that out of the way. We will put Beauty and Trident. Trident currently has only 400 attack points. That's fine. We will go to battle phase. We will have Zodiac Trident direct attack for 4,000. Or 400, sorry. 400. E Pearly Beauty with 16 direct attack. Divine Arsenal Double A Zeus for 3,000 direct attack. So you had 10,000, you took 16 from the Noir.
5,000 in total.
So you're taking 5,000 in total, leaving you at 5,000. So I hold on to that card. How many materials do you currently have? Maybe 4. You need 1 more. I think I hold on to that card for now. I will proceed to my end phase. Where once again, end phase. Effect of my streets. Target Beauty. Happy memory.
I draw.
No effect dice. Nothing on standby. So let me get my deck shuffled up and
I summon Performer Power Pendulum Sorcerer in attack mode. I'll proceed to end my turn with that.
I don't. How many? So let me check my quick play spells real quick. So, end phase, streets, because it's from deck or graveyard. I do have one more. Attaching Pretty. My move, I draw. Standby. Main phase. Set 1. Proceed to activate the effect the Pretty Memory gives my Beauty. Send 1 to target your attack position monster to attach to as material. That is her plan. Battle phase. So we have 5. We are going to have Divine Arsenal Double A Zeus go direct for 3,000. Then, so that drops you down to 2. We're going to have E Pearly Beauty direct attack for 1,600. Then, activate my trap card, Pearly Yeet. Changing out Beauty for a rank 7. It would be a sin not to let my beautiful, beautiful ex Pearly Noir finish this. Ex Pearly Noir, direct attack for 1,100 with Black Cat Nightmare. And end this duel. Make sure my extra card
1,
numbers
2,
are
3,
over. 3. As they are numbered, 1, 2, 3, 4.
2.
Just so the chat can see. Number 2. We just like to get dressed up because dueling is entertainment here in the WDF. 1.
I draw. First, I'll activate my field spell, Sky Iris. Next, I summon Supreme King Dragon Darkworm. Darkworm's effect activates on summon. I get to add 1 Supreme King Gate Pendulum monster from my deck and add to the hand.
They're good. I'm just gonna go over to grab a drink. Deck is coming off. So is the deck box. You're good. I can still hear you. I'm literally just going to grab a drink. My drink just from over here.
Alright.
Just so nobody can say I cheat, I took the deck box off.
Next, I'll set the Pendulum Scale with Scale 1 Supreme King Gate Magician and Scale 8 Performer Pal Celestial Magician. Next, I'll activate Supreme King Gate Magician's Pendulum effect, destroying it and replacing it with a different Supreme King Gate Pendulum monster in its Pendulum Zone from the deck.
You're good.
And I shall activate Supreme King Gate 0. Next, since a card on my field was destroyed, I get to special summon this monster from my hand. Astrograph Sorcerer. Next, I'll use Sorcerer and Darkworm to link summon. I will bring out Heavy Metal Foe's Electromite. If this card is link summoned, I get to place 1 Pendulum monster to the extra deck, and it must be from my deck.
You're good. Yeah, Josh, are you surprised nothing phases me?
I'll place this face up in my extra deck. Supreme King Dragon Odd Eyes.
You're good.
Next, I'm going to Pendulum Summon from my extra deck. I will bring out Supreme King Dragon Darkworm and Supreme King Gate Magician from the extra deck.
Big damage is the type. Oh, puzzle piece, 1 second.
Yep.
You see, my friends say to me, damage Kai has done to me in our duels, 4,500 points of damage is nothing. Kai has dealt me 8k damage in 1 turn. Continue.
And And next, Supreme King Gate Magician's effect activates because this monster was special summoned.
Okay.
I can add a card that mentions Supreme King's Arc, except the spellcaster.
You're good. Heck, I think he Magnet dealt 8k damage before. That one hurt too. That was a lot of them.
Next, I'll activate Malifaux's effect. I can target one other card on the field and destroy it. And if I do, I can add a face-up pendulum monster from my extra deck to my hand.
Sure.
So I'll destroy Dark Worm on my field. To
Right.
add back Astrograph Sorcerer.
Okay.
And because a card on my field... No. It's a once per turn, so that won't matter. Next, I'll use Supreme King Gate Magician and Electromite to link summon, treating Electromite as 2 materials, being the link monster of Link 2 after all.
Yep.
I summon Exceed the Pendulum. And on its link summon, I get to add 1 monster from the extra deck face up, a pendulum monster, and place it in my hand. And I will activate its quick effect, allowing me to special summon a monster, a pendulum monster in defense position to a zone this card points to.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll use Astrograph Sorcerer. Next, I set 1 card face down. And I will proceed to end my turn.
My move. I draw. Stand by. Leave it. Let's activate the most broken card in the game! Pot of Greed!
Mm-hmm.
Allows me to draw 2 cards. Beautiful. Next, I'm going to go ahead and activate the spell card, My Friend Curly. Next, we're going to go ahead and normal summon in face-up defense mode, Pearl Lily. And on her normal or special summon, I get to add 1 non-Pearly quick play card, non-quick play spell from my deck to my hand.
Very well.
Adding my field spell.
Very well. After adding your field spell, however, I have a response for you.
Mm-hmm.
Droll and Lockbird.
Sure, that prevents me from adding cards. That's fine. Activate field spell. I'll shuffle my deck here in a minute. Attack points on all your monsters, by the way.
In terms of attack points, Astrograph is 2,500. And with Exceed the Pendulum, its normal attack points are 2,000, but it gains 100 for each pendulum monster card on my field.
I can work with this. Next, we're going to go ahead and activate my quick play spell. Pearly Pretty Memory. We both gain 1,000 life points. Then I can discard a card to special summon a level 1 Pearly. We're going to go ahead and discard back to the front. To special Pearl Lily in defense mode.
After that special summon, I reveal my face down card, Soul of the Supreme Celestial King. So I'll tribute Astrograph Sorcerer as a cost, since it's a spellcaster type whose original attack points are 2,500. Next comes the banishment. This time, I will banish from my deck Odd Eye's Arc Pendulum Dragon. Then, I will also banish Crystal Clear Wing Synchro Dragon, Starving Venom Predator Power Fusion Dragon, and Odd Eye's Rebellion Exceeds Dragon from the extra deck. I call upon Supreme King Zark. And now on summon, all cards that you currently control are destroyed.
That's fine. There's a reason I saved this, chat. Partly happy memory. Partly happy memory. I'm going to choose your Link monster. The first time it would be destroyed by a card effect, it is not destroyed. Then I'll go ahead and discard Zodiac Gathering. I already shuffled my deck.
Oh, and besides, we're both locked into Droll and Lockbird this turn.
I know, I'm not adding. I'm special summoning.
Good.
My second prelude. Now riddle me this, just so I know. Does your Supreme King Zark have any particular protection?
It cannot be targeted or destroyed by my opponent's card effects.
That's perfectly fine. I can work with that. I shall set one card face down, activating the secondary effect of Per Lily. Let's go. Targeting the pretty memory once I find it. To Exceed Summon. Beauty in defense mode. That is where I shall proceed to my end phase, and it will be your move.
Very well. I draw. Standby phase.
Nothing on standby.
In that case, I will activate my Exceeds Quick Effect. And I will choose to special summon Perform a Pal Monkey Board in defense position.
Go ahead.
Next, I will activate the effect of my field spell Sky Iris to destroy my Monkey Board, in order to add an Odd Eyes card from my deck to my hand.
Continue.
As you wish. And I will be adding this Odd Eyes card. Next, I will pendulum summon Astrograph Sorcerer. No, wait. Yeah, Astrograph Sorcerer and Supreme King Gate Magician. I will place both in defense position, and I will not be activating Supreme King Gate Magicians on summon effect. Next, I activate my ritual spell, Odd Eyes Advent. With this, I can ritual summon any dragon-type ultra monster from my hand or graveyard. And per the tribute of the ritual, I shall use Astrograph Sorcerer as the target.
Mm-hmm.
Now I ritual summon into Odd Eyes Gravity Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
And next, if this card is special summon, all spell and trap cards that my opponent controls are returned to the hand. But my opponent cannot activate cards or... Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to this effect's activation.
Another one of those stupid cards. Continue.
Next, I shall build the overlay network using my level 7 Odd Eyes Gravity Dragon and Supreme King Gate Magician in order to exceed summon. And I shall bring out Odd Eyes Absolute Dragon. Next, I will use Exceed the Pendulum as 3 materials with Odd Eyes Absolute Dragon. And I will now link summon into Link 4, Access Code Talker. And because of its summon effect,
Negate.
no matter. And your monster is in defense position?
Yep. 1100 defense.
Now then. 1,100 defense points?
Yep.
Or what? In that case, I will proceed to enter into the battle phase. Access Code Talker will attack into it with 2,300.
She will be destroyed. Let me just get the materials.
And next, Supreme King Zark, direct attack. In response, however, I will now activate my action spell, Double Attack, targeting my Zark and doubling its attack points from 4,000 to 8,000. Maximum Crisis Thunder!
Yep. I still have 1,000.
Took longer than I thought. Oh
Really
yeah,
quick
you're right.
memory.
That's true. Oh, that's right. You're right. It's all good. Now I just need to check on one more thing. Excellent. I will proceed to the end of my turn now.
My move? Draw.
And fortunately, Double Attack's effects only last for one turn.
I will do a simple T-set pass.
Very well. It's okay, Griggles already corrected me since it was a life point gain. I draw.
Yeah, because I gained 1,000 life points.
Standby phase?
Nothing on standby.
Alright. And the effect that you used to negate my access code talker, was it permanent?
Once per turn. It's not permanent, so it's only till the end of that turn.
Very well. Even though access code still has its own original attack points, I will now activate its effect. I get to banish one link monster from my graveyard, then target one card you control and destroy. So I will banish Electromite to destroy your face-down spell or trap card. And I can use this effect for as long as I have different attributes of Link monsters in my graveyard, once each. So now I will banish Exceed the Pendulum from my grave to destroy your face-down monster by effect. Next, I'll proceed to enter into the battle phase. Access Code Talker, direct attack.
That's good.